Howdy ChemCom students, this is Mr. Dockin. I am going to show you how to access the resources for Thursday's class. If you go to Schoology, find your course, that would be ChemCom. It's going to be in the top left here. Go ahead and click on that. We're going to go ahead and move on down to the week of August 18th to the 21st, where you've been finding your resources before. The weekly schedule has Thursday listed. We're going to go down to Thursday. You're going to be accessing this Quiz-Is for a review. Work your way through the Quiz-Is. There's a code on the PowerPoint that I'm going to show. It'd be great if you could log onto it, fill in your name, and then you'll go ahead and log on. I'll open up the safety quiz for you. You're going to take the safety quiz, and then you'll move on to Unit 1 notes. The notes are linked here. You can print them out if you wish. You can also, I might be able to make this where you can make your own copy and type it in, or you can just take notes on a blank sheet of paper as you follow along here. It's totally up to you. But here are the notes. Today we're going to cover density, and we'll have a short bit there, and then there'll be another video for a density demonstration. So look for that link below. All right, so if you want to pause this video, make sure you have your notes out. I'm going to go ahead and continue with our lecture for density. Okay, so pause the video if you need to. Okay, so here are the notes for today. We're going to be taking our safety quiz after you practice with the Quiz-Is. We're going to do notes over density, and then eventually we'll cover graphing. And then there's a density demonstration. So here's the QR code for the quiz. The room code for that quiz is 3901010. I'll post that if I need to in the instructions for Schoology. You can also scan the QR code and it will take you to the quiz, and of course the link is in the folder in Schoology. Okay, so we're going to start Unit 1 with density. Okay, density and then a little bit of graphing. What is density? Well, density is a formula that relates two variables, mass and volume. Mass is in grams. Volume is in milliliters. Every substance on Earth has a density. This table that I'm working on has a density. The mask that I'm using has a density. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. We measure it in grams. Volume is the amount of space occupied by an object. When we divide the two, the units of density are grams divided by milliliters. So how do we find mass? Well, there's a couple ways. We can use a triple beam balance, or the method we use in class is a digital scale, where we actually set something on a scale and it reads it for us. It's kind of nice. So if we're looking down here, which has more mass, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? Well, it says they're the same. Why are they the same? Well, they both weigh 1 pound. Which one has a greater density? Well, the bricks are going to have a greater density because they take up more mass for the same amount of volume. The feathers, more spread out. They're not as dense as the bricks. What about volume? Well, a long time ago, we learned the formula for volume: length times width times height. But in chemistry, we use something called water displacement. Water displacement allows us to take the volume of an irregular shaped object. So if we look at this picture here, if we're trying to find the volume of this rock or this object, we're going to start off with a little bit of liquid in our graduated cylinder. And then we're going to put the object into the graduated cylinder, and the water is going to rise. And when it does, we can take the difference in the volumes. In the difference, we do a subtraction. That's going to tell us the volume of the object. It's called displacement. One other thing we want to look at, we compare a lot of items in chemistry to water because water is very special to us. So, for instance, water has a density of 1.00 grams per milliliter. Anything with the density less than 1 is going to float in water. Anything with a density more than 1 is going to sink in water. So we did a demonstration, and we're going to video that. So look for that video, and there's going to be a couple of questions on the Edpuzzle for you to respond to. We're going to go ahead and stop there today for notes. Make sure you take care of your attendance items, and also make sure that you are accessing and submitting the lab safety contract and course agreement form. Y'all have a great day. It's good to see you.